I threw out the bag that the potatoes came in because I was like, I won't need that. And I was like, well, what about after the video? Where did the potatoes go then?
Oh God. I've made a huge mistake.
Hello, welcome to High Time, the show where we cook things that you can probably already cook, but we have some fun where we're doing it. My name is Matt, and that's Ultim.
Hi.
Now today, we're making chips. You know, I'm saying chips, whereas you might say fries. So for a wider appeal, I think we can all just call them fries for the sake of the video. Instead of just like some regular fries, you might put some spice into them. So we're making spicy fries. But also, because we're putting some effort into it, because you're going to do something, do it properly. So we're not cooking them once, we're not even cooking them twice. We're cooking them 3 times. Or some might say, in the educated world, thrice. So do you know what we're making? You getting ready for the spicy Thricey Fries? Huh? I just sprung that on nothing. He had no idea what was going on.
Oh, I can't handle it.
So what I've done first is I've got some red potatoes. It's a potato that's red. That's how you know you got the right one. And I peeled them and I've washed them a couple of times to get some of the starch out, and then I've dried them and then I've cut them all into chip shapes. And what I've done is then I boiled them in water for a few minutes to kind of get the edges all kind of rough and crinkly and jagged and stuff. Then you chill them and then you fry them just for a little bit, like 160 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in weird American temperature. I don't know, 375. No, I'm texting. Whatever that is, 160 degrees, just to give them a little bit of colour. And then we let them cool, because the objective of all that is to get as much moisture out of the potatoes as you can before you give them the final high temperature flash fry and get a crispy, crunchy, goldeny, lovely stuff going on. So I've already done all that, instead of, you know, having to go through 45 minutes of it and then having to edit down to montage, because that's zero crack. I mean, I don't care, I'm not doing it.
I care a little bit.
You've got dips under here. Just your ordinary everyday tomato ketchup, because you can't have fries without ketchup. And if you eat fries without ketchup, I don't think I want to know who you are. I've got like a garlic mayonnaise dip. Then over here I've got a sweet tomato relish, which I've made from scratch, straight from the jar, because life's too short to make tomato relish. And then over here I've got one of my own concoctions. It's a black pepper and honey mayonnaise. You didn't see that coming for chips. But the whole star of that show is the spice mix for our spicy Thricey Fries. So in here we got some paprika, some cayenne pepper, and some garlic and onion salt. I think it's high time you made some chips. You want to get your oil up, because this is your third and final cook, your final fry to get the crispness going. You want to get yourself a thermometer. I never thought I'd have to use a thermometer in the kitchen. I feel like a sellout. So I'm going up to 190 degrees while we're waiting on the oil to heat up. You know what we can do? We can have a little quiz. See what you know about French fries. I'm going to give you some facts and you can tell me if they're true or false. Fact number 1. Is this true or false? According to reports, Americans eat more than 16 pounds of French fries every year. I'm assuming that's per person. Now 16 pounds, that's a lot.
What's that in kilos?
No, kilos, 16, I don't know.
It's a lot of kilos.
It's a few. It's a few anyway. But is that true or false?
True.
According to this website, he's correct. Second fact, French fries were invented by the Nazis.
Has to be false.
Oh yeah?
Then they'd be called German fries or Nazi fries. I'm not eating the Nazi fries, man.
That is of course false, it's ridiculous. The Nazis invented some stuff though.
They invented Volkswagen, didn't they?
And Hugo Boss. No, he did design their
They
uniforms.
invented Hugo Boss. He's not a real person, he's actually a robot invented by Nazis, is that it?
No, I mean like the brand Hugo Boss. No, he made all the uniforms, didn't he? Hugo Boss. I'm open to correction. How about a fun fact? You're not ready for how amazing these spicy Thricey Fries are going to be. Oil is ready. Let's go dump some fries in it. We're going to use our tool. It's called a spider actually, because it kind of looks like a spider. We're going to drop them in there. We don't want to overload the oil because you want things to get crispy. So I'm going to do these in 2 batches. Now I have done just a simple version of spicy Thricey Fries, but there are other variations you can do cubes, and you can have dicey, spicy Thricey Fries. You don't need to make strips or shapes or cubes at all. You can just have slices. They have slicey, spicy Thricey Fries. If you want to really posh it up a bit, there's very expensive potatoes you can get. But of course, then you would have some pricey, spicy Thricey Fries. Have you got any more for me? Drop them down in the comments. We're going to get these out. You can hear how crispy they are just going into the bowl. We're going to hit them with a little bit of salt first. And here's our seasoning. We're just going to give them one of them. Let them sit there for a minute and get the rest of them in. Just get serious for a minute. When you cook them with oil, you got to be careful. Especially when you're dealing with like an electric hob, because you can't really control the temperature. Because it'll go up and down, it'll go up and down. If you've got a gas hob, you'll be able to control it a little bit better. But do keep an eye on the temperature, because if you stand away from it for too long and it gets too hot, you put something in, you're going to have a bad time. If it's too cold and you put stuff in, it's going to get soggy, it's going to soak up the oil, and you're going to have a bad time. So against my better judgment, go out and get a thermometer. Said I'd never say it, but I said it. Cook them with oil. Don't leave it unattended. Not around kids. Have a fire blanket maybe. You know, let's be responsible spicy Thricey Friesers. We're going to use this bowl. Stir them in like that. I'm going to dust the bowl so that when they go in, you get a little dust as well. Oh, I've got another one. You can use what's called a potato ricer. Then you would only end up with ricey, spicy Thricey Fries. These dips, I should mention as well, very, very easy to do, right? For example, for the ketchup, you just open your favourite bottle and squeeze it in, right? Coincidentally, for the sweet tomato relish, it's a similar situation. The mayonnaises that I made, the only thing that came out of the bottle was the mayonnaises. So you got the mayonnaise, and you got some honey, and this one here, some black pepper, and then you've got the garlic mayonnaise. And these are just mayonnaise with your own flavours in them.
Oh! If you freeze the chips or eat them cold, then they're icy, spicy Thricey Fries.
He got there. As the chef, I am supposed to taste before I serve. How am I to know what your reaction will be? So as is tradition, I shall try it first, and because I can't lie, you will know instantly whether this is good or not. I can't even begin. I'd throw somebody down a flight of stairs for a bowl of them chips. Just saying. Problem is with these is that you get like orange tipped fingers from your seasoning. You can do the whole duck them off your fingers, but then you have to remember that you have to serve ultimate as chips. Let's face it, we're not that close. He doesn't want what will basically be one step removed from my fingers in his mouth. I just don't think we're there yet. You kind of need to keep something to wipe off the orange on your fingers, is what I'm saying. Get the last one out. Some more of this. Get some more orangey fingers going on. Get these ones back in. Put them all tossed together. Ladies and gentlemen, I could put a sprig of parsley on that for some presentation bonus points, but I don't think it needs it, because let's face it, at home, you're not going to put a sprig of parsley on your spicy Thricey Fries. Look at that, and all the dips. It's so simple. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We're getting great response so far, so it's very encouraging. Thanks very much. If you did like it, hit the like button. Subscribe to us as well is great. Hit the bell for notifications, and that'll help us out a lot. If you want to see us make something else, let us know down in the comments. If you've any more adjectives you can add into a spicy Thricey Fry, you can let us know about that as well. We'll see you next week. It's high time we tried these. They're messing.
Those aren't chips. Those are beyond chips.
Those are spicy Thricey Fries.
Spicy Thricey Fries. How do you get them crispy and soft at the same time?
Like an armadillo. I think I'm prouder of them than I am of any achievement I've had in my life so far.
I know some of his achievements and I agree.